Yo, what's good, world? It's your boy Gio, man. Back with another one for y'all, man. This one right here, it's a crazy update, man. It's about your boy, man, your boy Diddy, man. This right here is really disturbing, man, and it's some of the most craziest tea being spilled about him thus far, man. Like outside of him being locked up, running the prisons, outside of the judges, lawyers switch up, all the people coming forward, all of this and that, man. This right here is crazy, man. And I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. Y'all gotta check this one out. Let me know what y'all think. And let's talk about this one in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about this whole entire situation, man, because this right here is just ridiculous. It's pitiful, man. It's sad to say and sad to hear at the same time, man. So let me know what y'all think about this, man. Let's talk about this. I might be going live either today or tomorrow. We can talk about a lot of topics, a lot of subjects that's going on, man. And yeah, man, hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate all y'all support as always, man. Y'all already know, man. We lit, man, and we're gonna run it up, man, and let's continue to do that, man. I appreciate y'all. We the family. I'm out.
From inmates to staff, P. Diddy has just turned a prison into his private crew. Reports from Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center reveal that P. Diddy, also known as Shaw Combs, has allegedly convinced other inmates as to clean his cell, make his bed, and even prepare snacks for him. These inmates are said to idolize his fame, with some hoping he might return the favor in the future. But it doesn't stop there. Prosecutors claim Diddy is using other inmates' accounts to avoid monitored calls, allowing him to send secret messages and even contact people on his no-contact list. These actions, which include orchestrating unauthorized three-way calls, are said to help him continue influencing witnesses and spreading his narrative from behind bars. This star treatment has raised concerns, with experts pointing out that such behavior could harm his case and credibility during his trial. Diddy has been at MDC for over 2 months, facing serious charges like racketeering, trafficking, but maintains his innocence. Despite multiple attempts by his legal team to secure his release, he remains in jail where these alleged actions continue to unfold.
Tunnels.
Yes, Quincy gave me the address. Yes, baby, I'm telling on you too. I have the address.
The address to a tunnel?
Oh, yes. Oprah Winfrey started under Oprah's house. Oprah was just on house arrest recently because she got caught with a 12-year-old. When Oprah was fat and ugly before, when she was trying to get on, that was her selling her soul to agree to participate in the trafficking escapade. But since they let her get skinny and attractive and let her get fame, she want to get out of it, but they got too much on her. That's why Oprah says she'll never have kids. It ain't about the fact that she got raped, she was younger and all that, and they made her get the abortion or whatever, or she had the baby and gave her, whatever the story is about her and the baby when she was young. The real reason why she don't want to have no kids because she's seeing what's going on because she's a participant. And she been on house arrest this whole time. But she got caught with the 12-year-old. Oprah. I ain't gonna say allegedly. Sue me, bitch. What up, Gail? I'll give you the exclusive. Holla at me. Sue me. I want them all to sue me.
So, Adria, you also had some things to mention.
Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal. That's how I know how the dark world and the sex world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it. She is highly involved and has been so for years. This is a woman who does not like children, no matter what she tells you. And guess what? It makes sense to me because her mentor didn't like children either. Matter of fact, her mentor didn't even believe in childhood. You know what mentor was?
Is that the John of God?
Maya Angelou.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Maya her views on interracial relationships.
First, I'm Miss Angelo.
Miss Angela.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not Maya. I'm 62 years old. I have lived so long and tried so hard that a young woman like you or any other you have no license to come up to me and call me by my first name.
Who was that? I never heard of that.
Dr. Maya Angelou, the author of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings and all of that. Yeah. Also a grand also a grand.
What was her relation with the ties with this doctor and John of God? Are there any connections to that?
She's got a lot of ties with a lot of doctors. You know, the thing that bothers me most when it comes to Oprah is the way she went after Michael Jackson. That was in really poor taste.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ellen DeGeneres has left the United States and has said, quote, she's never coming back. Ellen DeGeneres and wife Portia de Rossi have moved to rural England, put their Montecito estate on the market, and plan to never return to the United States, telling friends that the election of Donald Trump was the primary motivation. Is it really the election of Donald Trump, or is it who Donald Trump is appointing to his cabinet this second time around? Like Kash Patel, the frontrunner for director of the FBI, who has openly said on many podcasts he wants to release the Epstein files and the Diddy list. And it's no secret that P. Diddy and Ellen are friends. Ellen tweeted for his birthday, "Happy birthday, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs," or as I call him, Cuddle McSnugglestuff. You don't need to know why. And we're not even bringing up the weird stuff surrounding Ellen, Twitch, and Diddy, but you should look that up on your own time. Unlike all of the other Hollywood celebrities that threaten.
Why would Kevin Spacey be hanging out with Diddy? What could they possibly have in common?
Hollywood is due for a reckoning. According to the latest reports, shocking allegations concerning the twisted connection between Diddy and Kevin Spacey have surfaced, sending shockwaves across the industry. And get this, a lawyer reportedly got his hands on footage tying the two stars to disturbing incidents involving young boys. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. 3 of Spacey's accusers have mysteriously passed away, which is a little too convenient for Kevin. Although there hasn't been any proof so far, fans think Diddy and Kevin are helping each other out. Just what's really going on behind the scenes? Are these simple coincidences or something far more sinister? It's time to find out. 3 accusers passed away. So it all started with John Doe, one of Spacey's accusers. He passed away in September 2019. Now the news did make headlines since John had filed a lawsuit against Spacey in Los Angeles Superior Court back in September 2018. Apparently in October 2016, John got hired by Spacey to give him a massage at his home in Malibu. Back then, John wasn't aware of what he was signing up for, and so he happily made his way to Kevin's place. After exchanging some pleasantries, he was led to an upstairs bedroom. And that's when Kevin locked the door behind them. He then told John that he was experiencing some discomfort down there and tried to get him to do favors for him. And well, that's when John knew he had to get out.
Yeah, I'm just guessing, but that's some real foul That's some real foul
But as a man, Quincy, he don't see that, bro? You don't think it's nothing wrong with Diddy taking
I think he's
your
been
mom?
brainwashed from a very young age. He's been brainwashed, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? Anybody ever read that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Puffy is the rich dad. You know what I mean? Comparatively now to, I'm not saying that Albie Shore is poor, but compared to Puffy, he would be the poor dad. You know what I mean? So I also feel like they've groomed this Quincy dude maybe to, be an opportunist, Go where the money's at. Stay over there on that side. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I could support my real dad and live a much less lavish lifestyle, much more frugal lifestyle. Or I could stay over here with my rich dad and he can get me into TV shows and, you know what I mean? I could live this lavish lifestyle and have money and jewelry and, you know, freak offs and all kind of shit, you know? So, you know, it's almost like you offer a kid, especially a kid, it's like, all right, we got broccoli and carrots over here. We got candy and bubble gum and shit over here. What do you want? Al is the broccoli and carrots. And Puff is the fucking candy. You know what I mean? And I think that's how it's been presented to him for a long time. I think niggas have been in Quincy's ear, Puff included, and had the mother in his ear too, to talk down on the pops and, yo, where was your pops? When you needed this, where was he then? I was there. I'm the one that wiped your tears. You know what I mean? All of this type of shit. I bet you he's doing all kind of psychological attacks on the young man like that, to where he feels like he's doing the right thing probably right now. You did? You know, people put shit in the game, man. We know these vindictive mothers, okay? These vindictive mothers that are out there, that they break up with the father and, you know, don't get what they want, and they will poison the child towards the father. It happens all the time. So imagine you had a mother, right, that was on that, but then you got a stepfather that's on it too. A stepfather with money and influence, and you know what I mean? And he's able to influence you with money and toys. And imagine you could get any fucking toy you want from your stepfather. All you got to do is not like your father, who your mother told you not to like anyway. So fuck it. Seems like this pays off. This pays. Because Pops is the one getting him in these roles and shit like that. He's an actor, and, you know, but the reason why he's getting in these roles, because he looks just like his Pops. He looks like a spitting image of his father, and they're like, oh yeah, he's a good looking kid. You don't look like Puff. You don't see King Combs out here getting roles like that. Because King Combs looked like young Puff before, you know, he had money to really do shit to himself. Like, you know what I mean? Before Puff started looking plastic and shit out here. But yeah, this guy that you hate, and that's ironic. This guy that you acting like you got such disdain, you literally look like you were spit out from him. Like you bypassed your moms and just came straight out your pops. Like,
Be appreciative, bro. You got your dad looks, bro. I mean,
right. What I'm saying is he don't even have his mom's skin tone. I don't see his mother at all in this boy. You know what I mean? And then I'm sure that you're happy that broads like you. I'm sure you're happy about that, right? But you're mad at your dad. Like, come on, man. Stop it, man. Your pop is Albie Shore, and I'm sorry. You can feel how you want to feel, but that's your real pops, man.
And if you don't feel me, that means you can't touch me. It's ugly, trust me. Get it right, dog. We ain't.
The homie doesn't have 500 gazillion trillion dollars. So where's everybody going with these money grabs where they're saying entertainers are paying back people because they're involved in shit like that? They want to talk to me. They want to talk to me about what happened to them. They call me. They feel like they can trust me.
Wait a minute.
So I don't
calling
know where
you,
this is
calling
gonna
you
go.
for what? Calling you for what?
Because they want to tell me about certain things that happened with them and Diddy.
Ray, I want to make sure I understand this. Are these high-profile people calling you because they've had some affiliation with Diddy that they don't want to come out, and they think you might be the vessel for it coming out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I don't even know why I just said it, but I said it, so what? Now they gotta be mad. Come get me, fuck it.
Were they specific about what they did with Diddy?
I don't wanna say. I think I said too much.
I survived what I've been through. Y'all got drama, the saga continues.
Oh, that's what we doing. Hey yo, check this out. Tonight's a big night. I give all glory to God that, you know, I got a chance to be, you know, young and pretty when they gave me this award. You know, and I got my friends, I got my family around, and tonight's gonna be a special night. Honoring you. Yeah. But check this out. We here to do a toast. Yeah. And I saw you, you know, warming up to meet Jay. And I know you had that. And I saw you when you did it, and it was smooth. I like the way that you chose the right introduction. But now you got to make a toast for Diddy. And I know you didn't practice that. I got to get you where you go off the top of the head. So it's a toast. And then the second person making the toast is Casanova.
Let's do it. Hey, hold on. We listen. Hold on. I don't know how you keep holding it. But listen, I just want to say, bad boys for life.
This is Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum. You might have heard about their movie Blink Twice, in which it took Zoe Kravitz 4 years to write. Zoe Kravitz has stated that this film is about real situations, real experiences with people she knows. This is her dad, Lenny Kravitz. And Lenny Kravitz has some deep ties to Peter Nygaard from the fashion industry. And we're not talking about he ran into him at a party. We're talking about Lenny Kravitz is listed as one of the frequenters among many other celebs and royals who frequented Nygaard's K. And the horror stories that happened there, I can't even put in this video. But I'll just say it's times 10 than what happened at Diddy's and Epstein's. Some might state that it's just another Hollywood movie, but Channing Tatum seems to hint that there is major truth behind this, stating that Zoe is always on the dig for truth. She poured every single ounce of her into this film. I'm so proud to stand 10 toes down for her, this film, and everyone in it, forever knowing what it took to make it. No one will ever know.
Do you still believe that we're going to see a lot of bold-faced names get pulled into this because of their knowledge or their participation in what Diddy is accused of?
You know, I think that there might have been times where people have partied with a certain team of people and it might have been a freak off at that party, right? But I can guarantee you, most of the celebrities that's went to Diddy's parties never even heard of a freak off. So the freak offs in the beginning sounded really interesting, you know, and entertaining, I would say. But in this space now, when you look back, where were the freak offs? Everybody that's super legitimate, that's an A-list celebrity or whatever they say, you know, from my knowledge and just me knowing, I've never seen a freak off. What does that really mean? I mean, is that really real? Is this 50-50? Are we creating a new narrative for something that's not there? Was it really dope in the baby oil? I mean, what are we doing?
This is where they pulled the surveillance footage. Cameras are weak, and as you can see, there's multiple blind spots. But that gas station across the street, that's been there. Look at it. Those cameras have a much better angle. Why wouldn't they have pulled those? Why would they pull the ones that are the weakest? With the weakest, look at it. Look at all the obstruction. Now look at the clear line of sight. Now this is the night of the Mike Tyson fight. This entire strip is packed. And on weekends, on fight nights, the strip is packed all night. Yet there was no eyewitnesses. Now, it was said, and for some confirmed, but then questioned again, that there were federal agents parked right there. Which means when that thing happened right here, they would have had clear line of sight to see exactly what was going on. Why did no one call for help? Why did nobody call a bus? Why did it take some random person to call it in? With the kind of shooting that they had, they said that Tupac took all the hits. Suge only got nicked.
So you guys are private investigators who have come to my private home asking about influencers?
Correct.
This is very uncomfortable, you guys.
I don't know why. I'll explain.
No, you're at my home.
Okay, so you don't want to talk to us then?
Have I broken some law?
Absolutely not.
And you have the thin blue, this is frightening. I think, can you guys step away from my home?
Well, we're in a public street, so the answer is no. But we're not trying to give you a hard time.
Why are you here? What do you mean? You're showing up at my house.
We're very nice and respectful, and we will be. I just have two quick questions for you, and if you want to be interested in it, great. If not, I'll have a nice day. We're not...
What is this? This is odd.
So...
You have to admit this is very weird.
It always is, and people always ask us the same questions. I'm happy to explain it to you. So
what?
Very simply, we were just hired to speak to a few people that do, have a lot of followers, stuff like that, on different platforms.
What, is this about the Diddy stuff I report on?
Somewhat, yes. Not necessarily Diddy stuff, but, people are involved and just stuff like that. So basically, a very simple question is are you paid to influence that's those stories like that in any direction?
No, not at all.
That's all we wanted to know. Because if the company is, they're looking into people who are...
Are you guys going to pay me for this visit? Like, this is frightening.
So,
like, I'm super... You have to admit, if I came to your house, and, like, I thought this was a joke. I thought I have a friend coming over business right now. Like, this is extremely weird for me. I have 100,000 followers. I'm not making any money.
That's one of the reasons why we're here, and that's the question that we're asking. If someone contacts you, say, in the last 6 months and is paying you to influence in a certain way.
No.
Either one way...
Is it illegal if somebody would have?
So the answer is no.
Okay, I wish somebody would have. I'd love to be making real money off this.
Let me talk for 2 seconds. I'll explain to me. Try to make you feel better.
I mean, this is terrifying.
Very simply, if somebody was paying you,
right?
The company we work for, just asking that question,
right?
If somebody was, they would just be willing to possibly offer you money to know who and see what's going on.
Well, they're paying me $1 million. Will you guys give me $2 million? I'm joking, but seriously, this is very odd, you guys. You guys came to my house. It makes me feel slightly good that maybe I'm getting some notoriety for this, but this is crazy.
So again, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So apparently there's tons of things influencing going around.
Okay.
A huge percentage of it is all bots, not real.
Interesting. No, I'm real. Anything I report on about Diddy is coming from what other influencers, what news articles, and I'm a comedian. I put my spin on it, but nobody is paying me to do that.
And I've seen it, and I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
It's very simple that if it was the fact that somebody was paying you.
Right.
People who are getting some negative, talk,
would be interested in
finding that out and possibly going action either against that person or...
Am I at any danger for doing this?
Zero. The only time you would ever have any liability is if you said, I know for a fact this person raped it.
No, all of I'm satire, I'm a comedian.
And you say allegedly.
I always say, wow, I'm shocked that I've never had fans come visit me. I'm just filming you guys because this freaked me out.
I'll tell you why, because everything you do is real. And so many things are just bots.
Right.
So we got a list of about 15 people that only post themselves.
Wow.
And we're just trying to find out if people are paying for the story to be
Okay,
pushed.
got it.
Listen, everybody talks about it.
Okay.
I'm not an
Okay.
influencer whatsoever.
Right.
Guess what? Me and my friends talk about it once in a while.
Right.
Oh, you got the, you
Right, and I understand. I'm not looking to spread misinformation, and TikTok docks you very quickly. If I've had videos of like, oh, that sounds threatening or this and that, but well, can I get your guys' information just so if I have something that comes up, I can contact you guys?
So to be honest, like,
No?
you can't give out our company because
Okay.
they don't want to be linked to anybody.
Got it.
My name is Robert James.
Okay, Robert. Peter Deegan. Okay,
And
cool.
we're
This
very
is crazy.
Agreed. And again, we were going to sit out here. We were gonna,
No, that's fine. Yeah, it's my cat Crunchy. I hope my wife is impressed. I mean, I just hope I'm trying to be a successful comedian. I would love, but it is freaky that you guys like come to my back door. This is kind of crazy.
I don't know where the front door is.
I mean, I know, but even though my house, even though you guys are able to just find me is crazy. I mean, I guess it's not. Well, just Google anybody's name.
I guess.
I just didn't expect anybody was looking for me at all. So.
Inside the mafia. I'm out.
I mean, they've put like, whatever, 500 or 600 January 6 protesters in prison and not one person on the Epstein client list.
Will that ever come out, do you think?
You know, I think part of why Kamala's getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public.
Yes.
And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome.
You know. Is he been formally charged, or does he just know that the shit is out there?
I think there's just so much shit out there.
Bro, I think those rappers did something wild shit.
Or maybe it's somewhere north of 100 is what it seems like.
Yes. I bet you know 80 of them.
I probably know most of them, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, just by virtue of your job and what you've been doing for the last 30 years, I mean, and I should say, I think you voted for it, right?
I'd like to see a matchup of those, we call it the top 100 puppet masters in the Epstein client list.
Musk has always been one for controversy, but this time, he's dropped a bombshell. His now infamous tweet suggested that between Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein, there's probably several thousand hours of, well, let's just say interesting footage. That tweet, of course, went viral, and speculation exploded like fireworks on the 4th of July. People are questioning what Musk knows, and more importantly, what kind of dirt these videos might hold on some very high-profile people. Could the identities of these 13 elites really be as shocking as Musk is hinting? Now, Musk isn't just pulling this out of thin air. Diddy, who's found himself in all sorts of trouble recently, supposedly invested in Musk's Twitter buyout. Diddy, the guy at the center of serious legal messes, was involved in the Musk acquisition that dominated headlines. So, naturally, folks started connecting the dots. If Musk's good buddy Diddy was this deep into it, just how much did Musk know about his activities? And more importantly, why does it look like Musk suddenly wants to throw his old pal under the bus?
This is what broke Beyonce. Beyonce just completely had some sort of a mental breakdown and called her mommy about this. And it's like Candace Owens is saying what everybody else has been saying for an entire week, but this is Candace Owens. They contacted Meta and said, can you take down Candace Owens' post, despite the fact that this went viral and it was everywhere? She wanted my post about it to be removed. I don't even think that Beyonce's had a good album since 4. She's just a part of the establishment machine. Everything she does, no matter what, they pretend that it's amazing and that it's awesome. 10 years ago, Beyonce and Jay-Z telling us who to vote for, that would have mattered, but it just doesn't anymore. Actually, it's annoying. People find it to be somewhat annoying. Beyonce, listen to me, girlfriend, because I know you're watching. You don't got a text from your mommy's burner account on Instagram. You're annoying now. It's just tired, okay? You gotta switch it up, do something new. Beyonce is used to being bowed down to by black women like me, calling her a queen, and when she sees people like him, she is why they're frustrated with people like me who don't respect that anymore. There's nothing that you do that I respect. And I don't dislike you. I wanna be very clear. I don't find Beyonce to be someone that is bothersome in any way. But I'd like some answers. I think the public, if you wanna start with being authentic, maybe give us some answers about Diddy's parties. Your husband's been close with him. You think we're just gonna pass all by that and you're gonna, flip your hair and talk about another one of his affairs and people are gonna lose interest in it because your mommy is tweeting and calling things fake news that haven't even been confirmed to be fake news? I would really caution you to see which way the wind is blowing, girlfriend, because it is not in your favor. That's all I'm gonna say on that topic.
According to our sources, Diddy is not being housed in a solitary cell. And what's more surprising, the sources say he can still get his freak on, so to speak. There is apparently a secret system that inmates on the block all seem to know about, a way to spy on the female inmates who are housed one floor below them. When I heard this, I was sort of like super shocked. I thought there's no way there could be some way to contact the ladies down below, but tell me how it works.
So basically, it's a dormitory Puff Daddy's in. He's not in cells. So there's a big dorm with a bunch of bunks, and then there's a little room where you go into, and it's like a workout area. But it's not really a yard, you would say. It's just like with gates, like you see right there in the building. And you could literally lay down, and the females are right below you, and you could just yell at them, and they yell back, and basically like you could kind of see them, and they could see you a little bit, but you have to watch out for the guards, obviously. But you can talk with them and, you know, show each other some things sometimes, which I never did any of that.
And the one particular time when they first started having me, you know, do extras with the guests, he actually had me wear a black dress.
Wow.
And Tamiko he put her on a pink dress, a light pink dress.
What
I think
did
they
that
have
signify? Do you know? Or
yeah, that was
any of the colors?
Everyone else had on white, but I'm the girl in the black dress. So
you were the sex
and then
worker.
go pay her.
Paying to do extras?
They were paying Tamiko.
Oh,
Or
did she
paying
ever
Diddy.
pay you?
They never gave me my extra.
Okay, so Jaguar Wright just dropped some wild details about the Beyonce tape that has been rumored to make the rounds in the industry. For those of you who don't know, there have been reports that when the feds raided Diddy's houses earlier this year, they seized hundreds of tapes from his house, including, allegedly, one that showed Beyonce in a very inappropriate and compromising situation. Well, Jaguar Wright is now claiming that not only was the tape being shopped around, but it also had been bought by an anonymous billionaire who allegedly paid about $50 million for it. And get this, it looks like Beyonce is finally sick and tired of having Jaguar speak on her name, because her lawyer just issued a cease and desist to Jaguar to keep her mouth shut on Beyonce. Y'all, there's a lot going on here, but Jaguar has a lot of tea to spill, and she is not about to let herself be silenced. Okay, so to be fair, we haven't seen any actual footage from this alleged freak-offs, but a few pictures leaked online a couple of days ago, and they are undeniably shocking. One of Diddy's alleged victims leaked some secret photos taken at these parties, and the public reaction has been intense, to say the least. As shocking as these pictures are, those who claim to have seen the rumored Beyonce video suggest that it's far more disturbing than anything they've ever encountered so far. This raises some serious questions, though, about what truly went down at these events, because it seems to be absolutely insane. Although rumors of Beyonce's involvement in these parties have been floating around since the very beginning, it wasn't until a few days ago that reports surfaced of her being allegedly caught on tape engaging in some, let's just say, highly interesting activities. And there are now reports that the tape is being shopped around for a potential buy.
Hey, son. Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Morning, buddy. How are you feeling today? Ramadan done? Giselle, we right here, baby. We gonna make some magic tonight?
We didn't shame Jay-Z when Foxy Brown came out and said, man, Jay-Z was fucking me when I was 16 years old with that hard shit. Foxy Brown said that. Did nobody shame Dame Dash when he got with Aaliyah right after R. Kelly? Man, we can go on and on.
Foxy was signed to Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records at a very young age, and their close working relationship fueled speculation that their connection was more than professional. While there has been no legal investigation into these claims, they remain part of the broader narrative about the treatment of women in hip-hop during that time.
Foxy new album should be coming up soon. Work with her. You know, yeah.
You guys work pretty well together.
Yeah. It's that male female, you know what I mean, point of view though. You just that our point of view is so strong that it has to be, it can't be ignored, you know what I mean? It's like an ordinary point of view. It's like very controversial. You know, you got to speak about it. So it's cool. It's cool.
You guys get along pretty well.
Yeah. Fox is she's a baby, but she listens to me, you know what I mean? She's tough, you know what I mean? She's a brat. But she listens to me, so it's cool, you know what I mean? baby girl. She's good. She's cool people.
The allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy illustrate a common theme in the 1990s music industry, particularly in hip-hop. Both moguls have been accused of manipulating power dynamics to exploit young women.
Suggestion that Diddy is powerful enough that he can reach out, even if behind bars, like some kind of mob boss, and get people to tell people to shut up, or I'll pay you if you shut up, and be effective.
I can guarantee you, most of the celebrities that's went to Diddy's parties never even heard of a freak off. So the freak offs in the beginning sounded really interesting, you know, and entertaining, I would say. But in this space now, when you look back, where were the freak offs? Everybody that's super legitimate, that's really dope in the baby oil. I mean, what are we doing?
Right. What do you want people to know about the alleged altercation with you and Diddy's sons, and your drive and your belief that somebody took a shot at you? Do you believe those are related? And did they change your disposition towards talking about this situation?
Well, when you live in LA, you know, I think a lot of things are controlled in a lot of different ways, whether it's from the underground scene or from the political scene. But what I do know is that the people that did that to me, you know, trying to work out something when you know who it is always the best plan, right? I've seen a lot of violence happen just because certain people wouldn't sit down and figure out, you know, what can happen in a positive way as opposed to it going another route. So in that situation, you know, we're doing everything we can to make sure that, you know, things are super safe and that everybody can just live and enjoy life. And whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, whatever it is, it stays on the front line. It doesn't go into something super violent. That's very important, you know, moving forward.
Well,
and as far as, you know, as far as go ahead.
No, go ahead. As far as what?
No, and then as far as Diddy's sons, we've worked out our differences.
Free Diddy, okay.
Listen to me. Diddy gonna be freeing your ass.
Take that.
You hear what's going on in jail? He turning them niggas out, promising them all kinds of shit. Take everywhere. You know what I mean? Booty rape everywhere. Niggas leaning on that Tootsie, man, they just don't care. I'm telling you, it's like a jungle sometimes. It make me wonder how Diddy going under.
You have any interaction with him at all while you were inside?
Yeah, we talk. You know, he's cool, play ball. He works out. He's had a good energy.
How were the other guys like treating him? Like, did they seem like they were treating him with respect?
They was groupies. They was being around him. They was like, dude would be jealous of another dude because he was closer to another dude. Like, if there was a dude that was making his bed for him or doing something special for him, they would hate on a dude like that.
Diddy only talk to people that you know that you are taken care of, that hopefully that's why you was walking around the neighborhood that weekend before you got arrested, finding out who's in jail from your neighborhood. Because that's about the only people that you can trust. I asked y'all, I told him, I was hoping his kids got word to him, Daddy, shut up. You can't trust nobody in there. Try to tell him, didn't want to listen. So it's obvious, y'all. They set his ass up. Told y'all here they were going to do that. They set Diddy up, got that phone to him, and they done heard everything that he's been saying on that particular cell phone. They did that roots that made it seem like that's why they did that big old raid, because when they went and got that raid, they found that phone, and they've been probably listening the whole time. He ain't been talking like on no regular phone, y'all. Niggas in jail know better than that. It's not like y'all think that he was on the regular. This was a recorded phone, and it made from, you know, he wasn't on that phone, y'all. It was another phone where they got all this stuff. And so, trust me, that's what happened. Wish Diddy would add a little bit more street smart than I thought he did. But fuck Diddy now. Diddy's done. No bail. He's not getting out, y'all. Any of that stuff. He's done now after all of this come out and they show how he been giving people. We know it's the one girl from the group Dirty Money that he gave that little $100,000 to, and they can prove that they gave it to her. So she gonna be testifying that he did that. You ain't got shit to cover up. Well, you know, why you giving people money to go on social media and spread, you know, try to make you look good. It's a good PR stunt. I get it, but it just the optics don't look good. Especially to, you know, jurors and to, people that decision makers and stuff like that. So ain't no judge gonna let him out now. He done blew that chance. For those of y'all don't know what I'm talking about, apparently the young lady from Dirty Money, they're not saying it, but I'm sure that's her, because she's been about the only person that I can think of that's been on social media that's really been out there saying, oh, Diddy was not like that. Diddy didn't do this and all of that. I think she was even on the Breakfast Club, and she called out a couple of the other members who has filed paperwork against or lawsuits against Diddy, and she was going against them pretty much. And usually, you know, group members don't do that unless they just have some prior beef. So it's her. So Miss Kalina Harper is obviously the young lady that they're talking about, that took the money. She's gonna testify against Diddy. And now my prediction might even be right, because you know one of those hard-headed butt sons is the one that you know, made the wire go through and got the money to her. So now they're gonna definitely be on the, you know, at worst a witness against their dad regarding that. But I think they're gonna be a co-conspirator on that for, you know, transferring that money to her and all of that. I guess it ain't really a crime because she's not a witness on the case. So it'll be interesting to see how they come at it, but he gonna go lie. He gonna go and deny it and be like, oh no. And then there's one thing about.
You down with the devil? Hey, man, they like Diddy Party. I don't know why everybody keeps trying to make Tyler Perry out to be some black saint.
Tyler Perry fooled the whole black community. He got us to do what RuPaul couldn't get us to do.
He's a crush, swindled the black churches into funding and financing him.
He and he alone got black folk to accept. And you know how he did it? He did it through laughter.
So that he could continue to crush and make a lot of black men uncomfortable who just want to have a career as a working actor.
Through laughter, we let our guard down and made him a billionaire.
I'm going to put it to you this way. If I explain it here.
No, I'm saying, I mean, we all watching. I'm not asking for
If
no.
I explain it here.
Come on, let's do it. Because I'm telling you.
You don't want me to do
nigga,
that.
you threw dead ashes of my little baby brother all over these niggas.
True,
I'm asking you why you wasted my nigga all over everybody.
Oh, that wasn't a waste.
So what is that? Is it voodoo?
Are you sure you want?
I'm dead ass serious, because that's my nigga.
So there's certain languages.
I'm his little brother, but I'm his little brother though.
There's certain languages.
But I'm his little brother, though. Blood, you tripping.
don't want me to speak that.
Bro, I'm asking you, we all watching. We all watched you do it. What does that mean when you throw some shit on somebody like that? If I'm dead and you and it's like Orlando Brown being dead, Jaguar, and you dig in the bag and you throw Orlando Brown all over somebody. What does that mean?
My question is this. What does it mean to you to ask?
Because that's my brother. I'm your son.
Got that. And yet, what does that mean to you to ask?
That's my brother.
Then show me where his bullet holes were.
Well, you gotta
show me where his
they're in
no.
the ashes.
Show me where his bullet holes were.
I saw you screaming.
Show me where
I
his
seen,
bullet holes were.
I seen you screaming.
Where was he
I
shot?
seen them pull you out the car. Talking about your is in a U-Haul.
You want to know what's
Nigga,
interesting?
get the out of here. Period.
You want to know what's interesting?
Nigga, ain't nothing interesting, nigga, when my mama screaming about some her shit is in a U-Haul and you had to go out there and you threw your out there like this on their face.
And now I do.
So why you do it? Why you throw my brother?
You he's in a separate room. He got he's in a room downstairs. Come on, man.
Somebody talk to you.
Come on, man. What's the matter? I ain't got a problem with that. But the way he talked was crazy. Like this. He took fucking lock.
Probably didn't have that problem. But then everybody that I with did. Everybody. All of them. No names mentioned yet. I'm going to expose somebody that we all forget about. Y'all see this picture of Jay-Z with Aaliyah when she was underage? Y'all forgot about Jay, huh? We only know about Dame and Dash messing with Aaliyah.
Someone in the industry and you will get hurt. I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist in the industry. So I do what the I want because nobody can finish me.
So the feds just dropped a leaked audio revealing DMX's unfiltered truths about Jay-Z and R. Kelly. Apparently, DMX shed some light on disturbing allegations involving Jay-Z and R. Kelly, plus chilling accusations about their connections with Aaliyah in the exclusive audio. And that's only the tip of the iceberg. DMX even warned us about what went on behind closed doors in the industry, pointing fingers at the twisted motives that led to his career sabotage and, according to fans, maybe even his tragic end. But with the feds getting their hands on the audio, it might just be game over for Jay-Z. So, just how far did Jay-Z and R. Kelly go to cover up their crimes? And what did DMX know that made him a target? Let's dive in. DMX exposes the truth. So most folks might not remember, but back in the day, DMX dropped the ball about Jay-Z messing with young women. When the entire thing with R. Kelly got exposed, some fans were side-eyeing Jay-Z since he was close friends with him. In fact, they released albums together, like the best of both worlds. Now, there have been rumors about the two of them being in a love triangle with Aaliyah. R. Kelly might have trapped her in a sick marriage, but Jay-Z had her eye on her as well, according to Dame Dash.
As it was Aaliyah, then I just threw my A game. And then, you know, I guess Jay was trying to get at her as well. And I didn't know. And then it got brought up, and I was like, fuck both of y'all.
I was in them containers that said green on it. I'm talking about I've been in the ocean. I held on to a girl, which was Allie Carter. I held on to her. We hugged each other because we were being shipped and we thinking we about to die because it's a storm and it's the middle of the ocean. Right. We can't see. We just hear it. We just feel it rocking like it's about to fall. We could have fell into the ocean and been dead. Like, I just want, if Allie Carter looks at this, I just want to apologize to her because she reached out to me probably way back in 2012 and she said people were after her. And I'm like, girl, I don't want to meet you because people after you. You ain't about to bring them to me. Because I didn't know what the people is, but I just want whoever the people are to know I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Where he messed up is that he started thinking he can do what the white man do without the white man. That's where he messed up. Start feeling like he was the white man. That's where he messed up, I feel like. Because other than that, if people would have just kept doing what they was doing, would nobody ever help nobody?
I was expecting P. Diddy to be outside. Pierre Harvey was outside. When I got in the car, I remember him like, eat the jelly beans. These are new jelly beans. We just invented these with jelly beans. And when I ate the jelly bean, I was like, this is nasty. And I was spitting it out. And as I spit it out, I was like, I want to get out the car. And he slammed the door and then he got in the car. I remember being out of there. And I remember them putting me on the jet. I remember waking up. I remember getting there to the studio. I'm out of there, asleep on the couch. I'm going in and out. I remember looking on the pool table and there was a lady getting on the table, that Arabian lady that was Miss Gloria Alvarez. I saw her getting on the table. I was conscious, but I was coherent, but I couldn't move. I remember him giving me something to drink and I remember it tasted nasty and him laughing and him doing his little dance talking about welcome to the flavor camp in my face. He asking me if I smoke, if I drink, and I tell him no. And if he offer it to me, I have to do it.
And yo, Puff. I need to see the contrast between the white nail polish and his skin. Yeah, put it right there. Yo, Puffy, wake up. What? What the Hey, yo, Cows, wake up. Get up, Cows. Cows, wake your ass up. Biggie? Biggie, is that you? Yeah, it really look like more money, more problems, huh?
Yo, what's going on right now? You supposed to be dead.
You know I still got love for you, Puffy, so I had to come by and warn you. It's gonna be 3 ghosts that's gonna come through to visit you tonight.
3 ghosts? Nigga, what you talking about, ghosts?
It's gonna be the ghosts of the past, ghosts of the present, and ghosts of the future. You know, I shouldn't even be telling you this after what you did to me, Puffy.
Hey, shut that up. Allegedly what I did to you. Ain't do shit your ass, nigga. I mean, wrong place, wrong time, nigga.
I just remember you used to call me your Biggie Bear, man.
Gals is above us, nigga. Know nothing about that.
Always have love for you, my Puff Daddy.
What you talking about? Matter of fact, you ain't here. This ain't even happening.
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Wake up. Man, what's going on with me right now?
Hello, Sean.
Oh, shh. Kim? Kim, what are you doing here?
I'm the ghost of your past.
Ghost of my past?
I came here to show you how you became the monster that you are today, and why you did what you did to me and everybody else.
Allegedly did to you and everybody else. Allegedly.
Come with me, Sean.
Do I have to? Is this the cemetery where my father's buried? Oh, look, there goes little me with my my mother.
It's been a few years since your pappy died. You've been doing a good job being a man around the house, but Mama got some needs. I'ma bring some mans around the house tonight, and they gonna show you how to fulfill Mama's every need. You got that, Sean?
Yes, ma'am.
She took away your innocence, Sean. After this, physical affection meant nothing to you.
She ain't take away no innocence, man. She showed me how to be a man. What you talking about, man? Where we going now? What you bring me here for?
Second stop, Mount St. Michael Academy, where you found your new male role models, Brother Brady and Reverend Lynch.
Why didn't I hear a confession from you today? Oh, no, I had so much homework to do. You know you have to confess your sins every single day, Sean. Oh, I'm sorry. Meet me and Brother Brady over at the confessional right now. Gotta get that evil off you. Sure thing, Chaplain. Sean, that was a heavy confession. Yeah, I know. I've just been having these urges lately. Me and Brother Brady, we can wipe those sins clear away. All you have to do is come over on this side of the confessional. And after I've anointed you, Brother Brady's gonna finish blessing you off. So get down on your knees and pray. What's that for?
And once again, you got taken advantage of.
That was just them getting me ready for the real world. You thinking too much into everything. Take me back to my cell.
Final stop.
Clive.
He can't hear you, Sean.
That's my mentor right there.
Just watch.
Sean, in this business, you gotta take what you want. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how to take that.
He's the one who taught you that stupid-ass line.
This ain't cause of Clive. This is cause Jay-Z is a rock, and you know that. Take me back to my cell. He taught me everything I know. I owe him everything. Look at where I am today cause of him.
Exactly, Sean. Look at where you're at now.
Yo, I don't want to see no more of y'all tonight.
Nah, Puff, that ain't how it works.
Jamie, what you doing here? You ain't even dead.
Oh, come on, Diddy. We both know I'm dead. What, you thought after you drugged me, my soul was gonna go into the clone? Is that what you thought?
Allegedly. Should've gave up them tapes, nigga, when I asked you.
All right, well, whatever it is, you need to come with me ASAP. I gotta show you what's going on in the present.
Where we gotta go now? Yeah, Jay still trying to get at me?
Oh, he ain't gonna stop until he gets you, Diddy.
We gonna take him out, and we gonna take out his son. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Don't worry about it. There won't be nobody left. Hey, what are you talking about? Jess is in trouble.
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
That's a future problem. That ain't for me, man. You gotta take that up with him.
That ain't Justin. That's King.
What's up, little fella?
You know who I am?
I got a message for you and your pops. Get 'em, boys.
Wait. Hey, get off me. Get your hands off me, man.
What's up, boss? The boys taking their turns on them right now. I'ma finish him off. did good, Nasty Nate. Real good. Now all that's left is his daughters. But I'll take care of that.
Are we out? Are we out? Are we out, G? No, not my favorite son. How do I stop this, man? What am I supposed to do? Why are you barking? It looks like every dog has his day. They caught you slipping. Now you falling and you can't get up. If you don't testify, ain't gonna be no sunshine anymore. Let us pray. I don't want to pray. Lord, forgive Diddy. Please give him a son. I gotta test.